Hey guys, today we are looking at the brand new Samsung's enterprise tablet, the Samsung Galaxy Tab Active. Now I already did an unboxing video and we already did some drop tests and other environmental tests. You can check those dedicated videos out. In this particular video, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the hardware, the user interface and benchmarking and some of the other things that might be necessary for your enterprise workers when you're working in those harsh conditions with this particular tablet. So let's get started and we'll first check out what's in the box. So it comes in a usual Samsung box with all those wood-like imprints on the box, 100% recyclable, and there you see that's the tablet. On the back side you'll get some quick specs. So a 7-inch tablet it is, 1280 by 800 pixels of resolution, that's slightly over HD, and LCD. And then you have LTE, so it supports 4G, 3.1 MP autofocus camera, and then 1.2 MP front camera, 1.2 gig quad-core Snapdragon processor. Along with it you have GPS, and it also is IP67 certified, which meaning that you can keep this under 1 meter of water for about 30 minutes, and it also is dust resistant. 4450 mAh battery, and the unique thing about this particular tablet is that this probably could be the first tablet where you can remove the battery, and that's absolutely important in a workplace, where a lot of people might be using your particular tablet, or you might be using your particular tablet all day long. Now all day long, 24 hours. So it's actually important that you can have those replacement batteries in case power is not around and you're in the field that you need to have power all the time in the tablet. So it's important that you can remove the battery and just pop in a replaceable battery. So let's go ahead and just open the box now. And on top of that, you see that one. That's the tablet. And we're gonna take this off. It comes with a screen guard here. Once we go further in, you would see a tough case for the tablet. It goes in like this. Yeah, it's very easy to use actually. And this also comes with a C pen. Yeah. And then you have your micro USB 2.0 cable, and then you have your wall charger, which is 2 ampere output usual. You have your manuals like warranty and quick start guides and all, and then at the bottom you have that's the 4450 mAh replaceable battery. So that's about the content of the box really. Let's head to the hardware specifications now. The Galaxy Tab Active, actually, you can see here, looks more or less like the usual Galaxy Tab series, not those Galaxy Tab S series. Those are meant for enterprise and those are really thin. But if you talk about the Galaxy Tab 3 or 4, this guy looks a bit about Galaxy Tab 3 or 4, at least from the front here. But when you look at the back, you will see that this guy is actually protected by some tough sides, and then the back cover is also quite tough. Although it's all plastic here, there's no metal part, but this part is quite tough. And you have this kind of legs here, with the help of which you can actually keep this tablet on a flat surface, or even if the surface is not exactly friendly, this will protect the back side. And also on the sides you can see it's pretty rugged plastic here, so if you drop the tablet unintentionally, then it's gonna withstand that particular fall. We did a drop test, you can check that out. So that 7-inch screen, it's quite glossy actually, will attract fingerprints but not much. And then you have the front camera and sensors and earpieces and stuff. This is also important, you have 3 keys, the usual keys, but then you generally see the back and the recent keys as soft keys, not the home key but other 2. Here all the 3 keys are hard keys. There's a reason for that. Now when you're using this tablet on a field, then your hands might be full of paint and there might be things in your hand and gloves and other stuff, where there is every chance that the soft keys might not respond to your tap or your transactions. So it's important that you have those hard keys, so that even if you're wearing a gloves, for example, there you can actually tap or press this button for the transactions to happen. And On the sides you have those pogo pins for fast charging. Also you can batch charge this a lot of these tablets together with this pogo pin. You have the micro USB 2.0 port, a mouthpiece, 3.5mm jack, and then your volume rocker, power button on top, a secondary noise cancelling mic. So behind you have the 3.1MP camera, really low Q on camera here. Then you have an LED flash and the Samsung branding, and you have your speaker grill over there. You can open the back flap, and that's one of the great thing about this tablet. Yeah, and inside you have that 4450 mAh battery, space for micro SD card, and then your micro SIM card. It's fairly easy to put this back in place, but make sure all these nodes are closed, and you will be warned when you start the tablet anyway that you should close this securely so that the IP67 certification stays true. They only stays true if you take care of your tablet that way. So that's the Galaxy Tab Active. It's very rugged. It's slightly on the heavier side because of course you have this bulk with this additional mass around the tablet, but then it's not as bulky as something like the ToughPad or some of the other rugged tablet. And also it's much more affordable. A little thin though, but that actually helps you grip the tablet better. Now the Galaxy Tab Active obviously does not have the latest Android. It has Android KitKat 4.4.4 and new TouchWiz, actually relatively slender and smoother TouchWiz on KitKat. Yeah, and I see that's your usual tablet features with multi-window feature and notification bar. Then there you go. If you drag it with two fingers, you'll see the whole quick function toggle bar. You can edit them from there, and then your app list here. So all these benchmark apps we installed. We're gonna show you the benchmark results as well. You can go to my files from there, and then you can add your widgets and all those kind of stuff. And let's go to the settings, and first thing I'm going to show you is about device, the model number, and 4.4.4, and then I want to show you the storage. Yep, so it's a 16 GB device, internal memory, and you see it says just under 10 GB, so it'll get just over 10 GB because we have some media installed here, which is, well, it's good enough. And let's check out the camera here. Now camera could be of importance for some, but usually you would not consider this camera as your primary camera. It's only it mostly would be used, I'm assuming, is for taking the data, for example scanning a business card or scanning a form or scanning some sort of those kind of things where you, even if you do not have high resolution, it would do. So we won't focus too much on the camera here. It's definitely not a zero lag. It has a fairly usual UI for Samsung. You have all these modes and everything. Yeah, and you can start your video just by toggling it that way. You can start your video. You can pause or stop, but you cannot take still there. Yeah. So we checked some images and video qualities, and well, they look okay, but only the way you can expect from a 3.1MP camera. The front camera is almost useless. You can use it for voice calling, but again, there is nothing fancy about it. And under low light, the tablet really struggles. So if you want to capture data under low light, then you have to do a bit of a struggle, or maybe you can carry an LED light. Even the flash can help at times, but that will be like straight on your face on the data, so it might reflect. So you have to use the flash in an angle so that it does not reflect back and spoil your picture. So those kind of things, you have to adjust somewhere, but still it's important that you have this camera active because you might need that at times to capture the data. It has a fairly bright screen. You can see a great viewing angle actually, and this is what I like, and this is extremely important when you're walking outdoor. The screen could be the single most important factor in the tablet around here. Definitely, I think it's actually good to not give it more resolution, because that would have eaten battery more. Amazing viewing angle here. We're gonna check out one of our color cards, and you see the color. I think I have the rotation lock, but anyway, so you can see the colors are fairly natural and they're not oversaturated like some of the other flagship Samsung devices, which is great. And even if you zoom in, you see the blacks aren't breaking up and they are very, very dark. So a very, very good display actually. Now let's check out the sound output here. So definitely you can see keeping it on a flat surface will obstruct the sound because the speaker is situated on the back. But overall the speaker output is loud enough, even the bass is there, and treble. It's a good speaker output. Now we did some benchmark testing and found out that this is not the most powerful tablet in the world. In fact, it consistently scored below average, but well, it's not as powerful, but then possibly not gonna play, let's say, demanding games on this tablet, so you're not gonna do tasks that are for entertainment purposes. I'm assuming that most of the time, and the things that you do for entertainment purposes on this tablet may require the power of the tablet more than when you're taking data. This tablet is mostly apt for situations where you need to take data, fill up forms, and take photos of stuff and send it to your clients and all those kind of things. And for those, this much power I think is good enough. So guys, that's the Samsung Galaxy Tab Active. Now it's not available for consumers, I'm sorry, but it's immediately available for 51,000 SRP for your B2B customers, enterprise customers. And trust me, this is probably one of the most affordable, but at the same time, considerably a rugged tablet that you can use or your employee can use in harsh environment, let's say industries like petroleum industries, like construction industries, and even for medical purposes where you need to work outdoor and your occupational hazard include exposing yourself and your devices to harsh conditions. This tablet can withstand a fair amount of those. You can see our dedicated videos on the drop test and water test, heat, ice test, and all of those that we did when this device was shown to us in the Samsung headquarters. And we also did a dedicated unboxing video, but this is a quick overview of this. This is, if you're looking for an affordable tablet for your enterprise, then this could be it. Thank you. If you like this video, please hit the like button, ask anything related to this tablet, and we're gonna answer them. And please subscribe to our channel and share this video to share the love. Thank you. Ciao.